Hey, Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Well, here we are. It's Thanksgiving 2017. And I told you guys, I said, Psychic Bob's going to be joining you today for a live broadcast. And I'm sure glad you're here. I'm going to try to get our chat going here. So give me just a minute as I try to set this up here so we can see what's going on, okay? So, anyways, Psychic Bob is still working out the technical stuff. I need a whole crew to manage my life. You ever feel that way? I mean, you ever feel like, it's like just one of you is not enough? That's how I feel today. I feel like I need a whole crew to manage me today. I need somebody to organize my clothes. I couldn't find anything, even though it's in my suitcase. It's like you go through your suitcase 3 times. You're like, where's all my clothes? It's like one of those sort of events with those sort of days. So hold on just a second. We're going to get our chat going here. We'll get this going just a minute, guys. Bear with Psychic Bob. So anyways, I just, I'm wondering how you guys are doing today. I hope you're having a good day. And I've been watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade this morning. That's been a lot of fun. I've never gone to New York and seen the parade live, and I should. I don't live that far, just like 2 or 3 hours away from New York. And I've been meaning to go up there, and maybe next year I'll go up there. That would be a fun live streaming broadcast, I think. So hold on just a second, guys. We're going to get our chat going. I'm having just a little bit of problem. It seems to be some delays this morning with my computer and working that. So I might just have to close this one out. See, I don't know what's going on here. I can't get it open. There we go. Okay, hold on, guys. We're getting there. Psychic Bob's trying to be with you. And where I am, you got to be, and we're all going to be together on this special day. It is a special day. We're going to talk about a little bit about what Thanksgiving means and all that energy. It's still loading the chat here, so I don't know why that's happening. Hold on, I got to mute this. Something's wrong with my mother's computer. And she has a higher level computer than I do. And I can never get anything to work right on it. There we go. Now we're inside. Yay, it looks like we got a lot of people. Oh my God, there's Vicki Gillen's here. Rockstar of the Future. Hey, you're here. Queen Nadine's here. Ella Milito's here. Carol Pettis is here. Oh my gosh, all you guys are here. Laura Van Gogh. Ben Glahan. Oh my gosh, Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Yay, thank you. Wanda Schilling's here. Debbie Bailey's here. Carol Pettis is here. Yay, AK 1992 Nation is here. Yay. Well, thank you, 1992 Nation. I'm thankful for all of you as well. You guys are the best. So, hold on just a second. Let me get my screens working right here. It's hard to manage all. There's always something to do, isn't there? Eventually they'll get this live stream down. You just push one button, it does everything. But, right now, you really have to have a degree practically in broadcasting to do all this. You really do. All right, I now got my screen down. I got my chat up. I think we're good. There's Claire Gloin. She's here. Good morning. Matt Burns is here. JWC is here. Melanie Miller's here. Yay. Debbie Webby's here. Truth, this King is 117 is here. Yay, you guys are great. Oh, I'm sending a big heart back to you guys. Heart, shout out. I thought I saw Lady Angela. I think she's in the chat too. You still there, Lady Angela? Anyway, I hope she's there. I thought I saw her, but the thing's flying by. So anyways, I want to come here just to share some thoughts. First of all, I just want to start by saying welcome to this holiday. Happy Thanksgiving 2017. And I also want to give some acknowledgement today to all the new people who've been joining my channel. I've had a great jump in subscribers in the last few weeks. And I want to welcome all the newbies. So many of you have been so enthusiastic and so kind, supportive. And I want to say thank you. Oh, look at that. My Designs for You nail art gave me a bunch of turkeys. I love it. That's so cute. Oh, I tell you, that's sweet. Thank you. But you guys have been great. So many of you have been really helping the channel to grow. And you know, this channel is all about, there's Lady Angela. Yay, she's here. Yay, good to see you, Lady Angela. Thanks for being here. And, you know, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you who have been coming out, you know, and supporting it. I like to say Spirit Channel isn't just Psychic Bob. It's all of us, because all of us, whenever we're together, we're raising our consciousness and we raise our vibration. That energy that we generate from our great time together goes out and helps all people. I had a customer, a client for a reading recently, and he wrote me a note after the reading. He said, "Dear Bob, I am thankful for the co-creation that we engaged in." And he said that when he was in a reading with me, he felt it was co-creating light that affected not only him, but other people, even the people we don't know. I thought that was incredibly beautiful. Hi, Monica Michael, or Michelle. Monica Michael, Michelle. I'm not if I should say it right. Monica Michelle. Monica Michael. Hi, Monica. Oh, Paul Croft. Moonstorm 13 is here. Hi, Paul. Good to see you. And, oh, Debbie Webby says, "Can you give a shout out to my husband, Sean? He told me you were live." So he is so thoughtful. Yes, giving a shout out to Debbie Webby's husband, Sean. Welcome to Spirit Channel. Thanks for being here. I hope that you'll be part of our scene and enjoy it. We love having you here. Thanks for being here. So as I was saying, you know, all of us together make Spirit Channel. And I've been thinking about what my clients said about how that when we gather, we co-create. And I think this is really true. I think we are all creating a reality. We together will be the difference in the world. You know, a lot of us get frustrated. And we look at the world and say, what am I going to be thankful for? My God, everything's gone to hell. You want me to be thankful, Psyche Bob, on today when I've got family in the hospital, my house is burned down, my car's repossessed? How am I going to be thankful? Well, you know what? That's why we create Spirit Channel. When you feel overwhelmed by life, you can come here and gather and take some of the light here. When I first started Spirit Channel, you know, I have to tell you guys, maybe you know this, but I started out just as an experiment. Everybody said, "Bob, you should be on YouTube." I said, "What is YouTube?" So I started looking up. I said, "Oh my God, this is interesting." Now, I was in YouTube in the early years. Hi, Lady Angela says, "Hi, Bob, this is so exciting." Yeah, I'm excited too. I've been rushing all morning to get here. I'm a little later. I plan to be here at 11, but that's all right. We're all together, so that's what's important. And, but you know, when I started YouTube, I had no idea how much it would literally change my life and change my world. And through YouTube, I've met amazing, amazing people. You know, so many of you have reached out. So many of you have shared your lives here with us and shared it with me. And I think that we're all co-creating something wonderful here at Spirit Channel. And that's been really one of my goals, you know. Oh, there's Darla Bungar. Hi, Darla. Thanks for being here. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Oh, and Melanie Miller, you've been watching the parade? Yeah, isn't that great? Oh, I'm missing Santa. Well, they'll have that on the news later. I'll catch it later. I didn't want to miss being here. Hi, there's Nigella for me. She's here too. Hey, good morning. Hello. Oh, Spirit Attuned is here from London. Yay! You know, I'm a big fan of the UK. I'm going to move back to the UK one of these days. I am. I'm going to have a big country estate, and the Duke of Ravensworth will then be in residence. That's right. Many of you may not know, I'm actually titled, Lady Angela's also titled, I happen to have a client who is a German prince. And I did some charity work for a charity that he's associated with, and he granted me a title of nobility. It's a real title. I am the Duke of Ravensworth. And but you can just call me Bob. But if you were like super formal, you know, like if I go to a big embassy party and I'm using my title, then I would be introduced as His Grace, the Duke of Ravensworth. So people would address me as Your Grace, but you can just call me Bob. And Lady Angela helped me also on a project for my client, and she actually has a title as well. She was granted a Duchess title. She is the Duchess of Brother Isle. So Lady Angela is very shy. She doesn't like to brag or tell about her title, but she is titled. So her formal style is Her Grace, the Duchess of Brother Isle. Isn't that nice? So Anyways, but you know, as I always say, it doesn't matter what our titles are. You know, we're just all big family here. So we don't have to be formal. You don't have to call me Your Grace or, you know, but it's nice. You know, it's nice to have the title, and I use it to help people. And I was thinking about, you know, here we are at Thanksgiving time. And as I said, so many of you have been so wonderful. And a lot of you have been watching throughout the last few months. And you said, Say Bob, some of you called and said, Say Bob, I love your channel. And when I say to you, I said, well, are you guys subscribed? And you said, no, I never set up a channel. Well, if you're watching today and you haven't set up a channel, go ahead, set up a channel. It takes 5 minutes, just set it up and then subscribe to Spirit Channel. That way you're going to get all the updates. You won't miss anything. I'm going to be trying to give announcements of live feed. Like, so yesterday I said we'd have this around 10 or 11 in the morning. And, you know, that's, I think, helped a lot of you. So I'm going to try to be announcing it. Speaking of announcements, also, this Sunday, Lady Angela and I will be doing our live Wicca Q&A. It's Order of the Purple Cord Gathering. Lady Angela, I don't know what we should call our Sunday. Do we even call it Purple Cord Meetups on Sunday? Or, anyways, we're going to have our little live talk show, and we're going to be taking questions about Wicca, about the Order of the Purple Cord. And we might, I can't promise it, I shouldn't say it, but I'm going to just hint it. We might have my mother join us if she feels up to it. And she's 83 now. So she said she's interested in sharing her wisdom. So I think that would be fun for all of us. So we might have her here. So anyways, yes. So what I was saying, anyways, I know I've got 20 teens. You know, I have a bit of a short attention span. I think I'm a little bit ADHD. But, you know, that's part of being a medium, because as a medium, you know, I get all this information coming in all the time, voices here and there, images. And so I tend to have to jump around. So just bear with me if I lose you. We'll circle back around. Lady Angela can tell you, whenever she and I get together and chat, you know, we go on 20 tangents and eventually come back to originally what we were called about. This is how it is with me. And those of you who've talked to me know I've like that. Today, I just want to spend a little while and think about being thankful. And I know a lot of you right now are going through a lot of challenges. I know, like, you know, some of you have dealt with cancer this year. Some of you have written me, told me you're dealing with homelessness, loss of job. You know, some of you are about to lose your homes. I know there's a lot of sorrow. I know there's a lot of hard times. But, you know, this is why we gather here at Spirit Channel. And hi, Lady Angela, I saw that. Yeah, we'll talk about that. I like that idea. She's giving us some names for our Sunday gathering. But a lot of you have been, you know, really going through rough times. And I want you to say today, to find one thing in your life to be thankful for. And I know somebody said, Bob, this is the worst Thanksgiving. I've lost my home, I lost my job, my car's repossessed, and I'm about to be on the street. And my family has abandoned me as well. I hear you. And when we go through those times, you know, holidays like Thanksgiving, you know, the media makes us think unless we're gathered around a big table with tons of food and candlelight and everybody's smiling and wearing fine clothes, that we're not having a real Thanksgiving. And I say, don't buy into the Hollywood hype. Thanksgiving is about an inner awareness. All the outer trappings really mean nothing unless we have that inner awareness. And so we can find something that we are thankful for right where we are. You might be thankful that you just have internet today, that you can talk to others, you know. Think about that. You know, there are people in the world who don't even have internet. And if you've got internet, chances are that you'll probably have at least a little bit of food today. Because if you have enough money to keep your internet on, you may be able to eat too. Now, I know some people might say, I'm in my car homeless with a cell phone. Okay. But I bet you there's a church or a shelter that would be love to have you come in. And a lot of churches do great Thanksgiving dinners, you know. And hi, Aaron. Aaron Hilsinger says that my message is so true. Yes, it is true. Thanks. Inner light, being thankful is an inner reality. And so wherever you are, whatever your circumstance today, I want you, first of all, to know that you're not alone, that Spirit Channel exists. We created this space that you can come and receive some hope, some inspiration, some light, some knowledge. So you have that, hopefully, to be thankful for. And we have so many little things. You know, I got up this morning, I was putting on my jewelry. You guys know I'm crazy about jewelry. It's my one addiction in life, you know. If I were to say, people, you know, if I were to tell people, where's my materialistic obsession, it's jewelry. I love it. I just love it. And this morning I got up and I had my necklace here laying on my dresser. And the way the sunlight was coming in, the silver was just glowing. You ever seen silver, like when the morning sun shines? So it's really beautiful. And I saw that, I thought, today's Thanksgiving. I picked up this pin and I said, I'm really fortunate to have such beautiful things, you know? And I got it and I put this pin in and I thought, thank you, Spirit, thank you, life, thank you, universe, thank you, Mother Goddess, thank you, Father God. Thank you that I have the gift of the earth. You know, silver comes literally from the earth. So this is a product of the earth. Thank you, Earth Mother. It got me thinking about the whole energy of the Earth Mother, that we are sustained, we are nurtured by the earth, and we have a lot to be thankful for. I'm not denying that there's suffering, that some people are still dealing with issues like cancer and, you know, homelessness. Doesn't negate it. I'm not negating that. But even in the darkest circumstances, if we can find one thing to be thankful for, we have light. Spiritual awareness is light. Light is spiritual awareness. And so when you have a moment, we've all had those moments, that aha moment, that's when we can rediscover who we are, rediscover what's really important. And so I thought, you know, as many of you know, this last few years, I've had a lot of loss financially and materially as a result of an organized crime effort against me, which I won't go into here. But many of you follow me know that I have been attacked and harassed and almost murdered. But you know, when I got up today, I thought, if I lose everything, if I only have my little necklace, I'm thankful. My little pin, it brings me so much, it's just a simple little thing, but it brings me joy. And it connects me to the earth. I'm thankful. And then I went on YouTube because I was checking my video from yesterday and answering stuff. And I said, look at all these amazing people that the Spirit has sent into my life. I am so very, very thankful for all of you. Wow. You know, some of you say, well, Satan Bob doesn't even know who I am. He doesn't ever say, I read everything. I may not actually physically always have time to write everybody personally, but I do get your messages and they do affect me and touch me. And so I'm thankful. I'm thankful that you take the time. And I hope you know that I do read all your messages. I try to respond to as many as I can. As I said, I'm one person, but I am thankful for all of you. And I want you to hear that from me because, you know, sometimes when you're in this position like I am, you know, where you have thousands of people that you communicate with daily, it's easy for people to feel like, well, I'm just one of thousands. He doesn't care. But I do care. Because, you know, I remember when I first started YouTube, I remember the day I got my very first subscriber. And I can tell you who he was. I'll never forget it. Young guy. I don't even know if he's on YouTube. I think he closed his channel down. I don't know where he went. But his channel back at that time was called Draconomite. He was into dragon lore, and he spelled it D-R-A-C, Dracon, D-R-A-C-O-N, O-M-I-T, Draconomite, I believe is how he spelled the channel. He was my very first person. He said, hey, I like your channel. Awesome. Congrats. Welcome to YouTube. And I said, oh, my God, one person subscribed to me? Wow. And then one became two. And Blue Fire Witch, who I think is still on YouTube, was my second subscriber. And then I met Zach George. Maybe some of you know Zach George. He's very famous these days. He's had a TV show on Discovery Channel. He does dog training. Well, Zach was one of the early day YouTubers before he became a big celebrity, and he and I became friends. And Zach welcomed me to YouTube and helped promote my channel. So, I think back over the years of all the times that Spirit sent people into my life to welcome me and to help me. And today you might want to think about that. If you're feeling, lost today or alone or empty, think about maybe the people at YouTube who can be your friends. Sometimes when we go out into the outer material world, the world can be very cruel and cold. I've seen that, and I'm sure all of you have too. But you can find your safe place. And I created Spirit Channel as a safe place where people can come and explore spiritual things and they won't be mocked. People write me questions that they would die if anybody knew they asked them. I've had a hardcore atheist write and say, Bob, I had a near-death experience. I think what you're talking about is real. I've seen the spirit world, and I don't know what to do with all that. I can't tell any of my family or friends. But see, they come to Spirit Channel, and they can share that, and their lives open, they move forward. So I've created, I think, a good safe space for all of us, where we can open our hearts and minds. Hi, Mama Bird. Mama Bird says, Spirit directed me to you, love, and I'm deeply grateful. Thank you, Mama Bird. I'm grateful too. See, I think Spirit really directs all of us here. And so we're all in this together. Debbie Bailey says, I believe everything happens for a reason. I believe that too. But it takes eyes of the Spirit to be able to see that and to know that. See, a lot of people in life become bitter because they don't use their spiritual senses. When we look at the world, it's very easy to become cynical, to become jaded, to become hostile, to close down. It's easy. It's easy to do that. Hi, Amy Bell. Amy Bell says Spirit directed her here as well. I think so, yes. But see, if we use the eyes of Spirit to see beyond our circumstance, then we're free. We're free. So if you feel bound today, if you say, I'm in a bad situation, nothing's going to happen in my life, I've lost everything, I'm asking you, are you looking through the eyes of Spirit? There is really ultimately no such thing as hopelessness. And people say, ha ha, Bob, you don't know my situation. You gonna tell me that? Yeah. Because let me put this in kind of a blunt way. Okay. Forgive my crude, blunt way. But what's the ultimate worst that's going to happen? Maybe you'll die, right? Some of you are going to say, well, Bob, I've got stage 4 cancer. Life sucks. I hear you. So what's going to happen? You're going to die? You might. But what's beyond death? I can tell you I've been there. There's a realm of light more beautiful and more glorious and more peaceful that makes this earth nothing. So death's the worst, and that's what awaits you. Even death's not hopeless. But if you're somebody that says, I have stage 4 cancer, I got 3 months to live, this is a chance for you to prepare for that journey. Or if on a soul level you decide it's not your time to go and you want to live, you can beat it. I've had clients who've come to me in stage 4 cancer, and I've seen them say, you know what, it's not my time to go. They choose not to take the exit point. If you want to know about exit points, see yesterday's video. We talked all about that in David Cassidy's video. I did a video about the passing of David Cassidy. And you can learn all about exit points. So when we come to death, we choose an exit point. Do we go or do we stay? We actually have free will. Our free will is much more powerful than we know. And Matt Burns said, death is the fastest part of life. That is true. Death is simple. I've died. It's like, wow, that's all that was. I mean, I remember when I was in a car accident, I died. Matt, I'm so glad you said that. That's a great way to put it. It's the fastest part. You're here, and then you're there. And it's like, well, that was no big deal. Honestly, death is so simple. Not that I'm saying go out and kill yourself. Don't do that, because that's not how it works. They don't like it when you do that. But what if you're facing it today and you're saying, Bob, I'm not enjoying Thanksgiving. I'm dying. It's the end of my road. Then make it a road that you prepare to transition. You'll be amazed. You'll get to the other side and you'll say, I spent all those months being depressed and angry and upset, and here it was that simple and it's so peaceful. So death's really the fast. I like Matt Burns today. Death is the fastest part of life. It's true. It's like literally a split second. And then you're in perfect peace. Baha Kali Shimoshi says hello. Hello to you. Thanks for being here. And, you know, it's true. So today I want all of you to think about that there is hope even in the darkest circumstances. And there's even when everything's gone, there's always something to be thankful for. You might be just thankful today that you have a chair to sit on. You know, there are people over the world who live in grass huts and they have no furniture because they don't have enough, strength or money to get wood to carve a chair. And we sit in comfortable chairs and cushions. We have lights. We have a lot of luxury. And any of you who have traveled to some third world countries, you realize how much we have. Even the poor in America do pretty well compared to most of the poor of the world, So today, let's all be thankful, Let's think about what it is that brings us joy, that brings us peace. And wherever we are, we want to find that inner light. I thought if we could just take a moment and let's just do a little meditation, okay? I want you guys just to get comfortable wherever you are. If you're driving, don't close your eyes. But anybody who's not driving, if you're sitting down, so I want you to join. Let's just do a brief meditation, okay? Let's just close our eyes. And I'm going to start this with an invocation. Great Lord, great Lady, Mother, Father, God, thank you for this day of gathering. Thank you for this day where we can find peace and some hope and joy. Let us find the light within. So mote it be. Now, keeping your eyes closed, I want you to visualize right in the middle of your heart. I want you to draw your attention down to your heart. And I want you to visualize a green, emerald green ball of light. This is your heart chakra. And if you look at your heart chakra, you might see that it's kind of shiny and bright. It might be a beautiful emerald green. Or maybe it's a darker green. It's not so shiny. I want you to look at that. No matter how your heart chakra looks, you can bring light into it and empower yourself. So I want you to visualize another ball of white light floating in the room above your head. Shift our attention up above our heads. And above our head is a beautiful white ball of light. And I want you to bring that ball down in front of your chest area. Just see it there floating. I want you to pull it into your chest area. And as you pull that in, let it pass right through you into that green ball of light that's inside your chest. And let those two balls of light merge together. And as those merge together, you're going to see a release of power. It's going to turn that green into the most brilliant emerald green. And you're going to see rays of light emitting from your chest area. Let that light emit out through you, go out into the universe. Let it reach out and remind you of things in your life that you're thankful for. One of the light rays may travel over through the wall of your house and pass through and hit your car. And it's drawing you to be reminded that you have a beautiful car to be thankful for. Some of you, your rays of light will take you to a person. Maybe it'll take you to your spouse. And you think, wow, I didn't really appreciate them as much. Let that light connect you to each person and situation and object that brings joy to you. And it's okay if, the light ray takes you to, a pair of shoes. Be thankful for the shoes. But this heart connection, this light connection, let it bring you joy. Bask in that glowing emerald light. and know that you have the power of love within you. And take that love and give it to yourself. Nurture it for you. Take some for you. And then send some out. Visualize people today that you know that are in a place of sorrow. Might be somebody who just got a divorce and they're all alone. Might be a friend of yours who's now homeless and in a shelter. Might be just an elderly person on your street that's a shut-in. Today, send some of that green light out and give love. You can never harm anybody by sending love to them. This doesn't dominate anybody's will. Do it with the intent that they can receive it if they want, or they don't have to. And that way that gives them the free will to participate in the energy exchange. Just send some of that light out. See people that you want to connect to and send a ray of green light from your heart chakra to them now. Just take a moment and do this. I'm going to be silent while we do this. Now. All right. Now I want you to slowly pull the light rays back in and pull them into your heart and form again that perfect ball of glowing emerald green light inside of you. And know that at any point you can go in here and access this, and you will feel all the love that you have within, and the love that you've given out is still with you. And you'll never deplete this energy. And whenever you want, and you want to be thankful, you can open it up and send the rays out to connect you to things to be thankful for, and send the rays to those who need love. And in doing so, you raise your vibration and the vibration of the world. So I want you just again take a moment and see that green ball of light inside of you. And just sit with it, feel its gentle warmth and its beautiful glow. And when you're ready, I want you to start to come back to full consciousness. Just feel your feet on the ground. Move your hands and fingers. Take some breaths and then open your eyes. And you'll be fully back here with us. Isn't that wonderful? So you see, you can use that power of the light within you and change your world and change the world of others. Well, guys, I'm going to get off of here. I have to get ready to go out for my Thanksgiving. We're all going out this year. Nobody wants to cook, so we're going to a big restaurant dinner. But I thank you for being here. And listen, make sure to mark on your calendar Sunday night, 8 p.m. Lady Angela will be having a live show for Purple Cord and Wicca questions and answers. You don't have to be Purple Cord. Come out and learn about the Purple Cord if you don't know about that. So we'll see you on Sunday night. I thank you for being here. You guys are the best. You're welcome, guys. Thank you so much for being here. AK1919 Nation said, powerful. We raised some good energy. Yes, we did. I can feel it. Woo. I'm a little warm now. I gotta drink some water here. Thank you for being. Thanks, Amy. Thanks, Alexander James. Thanks, Terabyte. Thank you, Debbie Webby. Thank you, Truth King. You guys are the best. Mama Bird, Nigella for me. You guys are the best. So I hope wherever you are today that you'll find inner peace, inner joy, and have a day of joy and happiness and reflection. And so even if you get just one day, make it a wonderful day. I love you guys. Sending you blessings. We'll be back here tomorrow on Thursday. I don't know what we're doing. It's Vlog Thursday, so I might go to the beach because I'm down here at the beach. Would you guys like me to go to the beach tomorrow? Let me tell me, send me comments, let me know. So I might be doing that. You guys are the best. Thanks for being here. Well, listen, I'm shutting it down now. I love you. Thanks for being in the chat. Thanks for being here. And I wish each of you and yours a truly blessed and happy Thanksgiving. Blessed be.